My grandfather used to tell me a lot of stories. They were always about the same place, but every time something different happened. It always started the same way, about him opening up his book. But he put so much detail into everything, it made me feel like he went into the book itself. But that's impossible, right? I used to think that. 3 weeks ago, my grandfather passed away. He died peacefully of old age, but I hadn't spoken with him for years. It wasn't until his death that all the stories raced back into my mind. Last week my grandmother sent me an envelope. It said I shouldn't open it till I was alone. I took it to my room and I opened it. It was a letter written by my grandfather. Dear grandson, I assume that by the time you are reading this,
that I have passed away. I hope you're not too sad. Everyone passes away at some point in their life, and in my case I have died knowing I lived a good life. But that is not what I'm writing this letter for. You remember those stories I used to tell you when you were a young boy, don't you? If not, I'm sure you will soon. Those stories were something special. There were times when I thought you might have realized, but you never really talked about it. I knew then that it was not your time to know yet. That is why I wrote this letter. The time has come for you to make new stories. With this letter there's a key. This key will open up a small safe box I have hidden in my old shed. In there you will find all you need to start your first adventure.
I thought it was weird that my grandfather left me a letter like this, and at the time I couldn't even imagine what he might have meant. I was curious, however, as to what may be in it. I had been wondering about his old stories. Suddenly I get a letter promising information about just that. The next day I went to my grandmother and told her a few parts of the letter.
Hey Grandma, how are you doing?
She took it like a small unofficial will and let me search the shed. It didn't even take me long to find it. I kind of expected myself to be disappointed to find just a mere book, but this was different. I don't know if you believe in aura, but that's what it felt like. Like I didn't need to look inside to know what it was.